Nowhere has the boom been more apparent than in Seoul's fashionable Gangnam district. The area, nicknamed the Mecca of plastic surgery in South Korea, is home to around 350 clinics. More women than ever before are now flocking to this small but posh neighbourhood to undergo procedures such as eyelid surgery, nose jobs, breast implants, liposuction and silicone injections. Kim Yuri, a 23-year-old student in Seoul, is one of them. She came to the BK Dongyang Plastic Surgery Clinic for a consultation with the doctor about getting a nose job, in addition to facial contour surgery.
I've had no repulsion against plastic surgery because many of my friends in high school had it done. I think positively about it as a chance to gain confidence.
Kim is among many who believe better looks tend to provide an edge in South Korea's high-pressure job market. Attaching a headshot photo on the CV when applying for a job is generally considered mandatory in South Korea.
I'm a student at an age where I need to think about finding a job. It seems like plastic surgery is a great help for getting a job because external aspects of a person matter a lot these days.
According to a survey of job seekers conducted by a Seoul-based online job portal in June, 90% of people say they view appearance as an important factor in attaining work. About 20% think they have been rejected at job interviews in the past because of their looks. The increasing numbers of South Korean women undergoing procedures reflects the growth in the country's economy in recent decades. While cheaper than in most Western countries, procedures generally aren't regarded as cheap. The cost of double eyelid surgery, the most widely demanded among Asian women, varies between $1,000 to $1,700 US. Rhinoplasty starts at $2,800, while simple chin reduction surgery costs anywhere from $4,500 to more than $6,000. Despite the prices, some schoolgirls are even going under the knife, and it's becoming more and more common for South Korean parents to give plastic surgery as a high school graduation gift. Cosmetic procedures have now become so common that a 2008 survey by a medical marketing firm found an estimated 30% of women between 20 and 50 had at least one procedure in that year. And it's not just young women, with more and more middle-aged women also going to clinics to undergo Botox injections, fat grafts or laser treatments. Hong Sam-bum is a director at the BK Dongyang Plastic Surgery Clinic. He's been performing plastic surgery for almost 20 years. He said the industry in South Korea didn't really take off until the mid-1990s.
Reliable results have been produced after about 1995, when plastic surgeons began sharing their techniques and demonstrating their skills. But the demand really took off in the year of 2000. So I think that's when South Korea's plastic surgery industry really took off.
His hospital, a 15-storey building, provides treatment to between 200 and 300 patients on a daily basis, of which foreign patients account for 10%. Boosted by the South Korean government's drive to attract more foreign medical tourists, the hospital's doctors travel regularly to the Chinese mainland, Hong Kong and Singapore to practice operations in a bid to lure new patients from the larger Asian market. The hospital is also equipped with Japanese, Chinese and English-speaking translators. 20-year-old Yamada Yuki from Japan was among the patients who had travelled to Seoul. She previously had eyelid surgery in Japan, but it turned out to be unsuccessful. So she decided to pay a visit to the South Korean clinic for revision surgery.
Plastic surgery in South Korea costs less than in Japan, not to mention the good techniques.
The industry is also attracting more and more foreign doctors who come to South Korea for training. A group of Chinese doctors were waiting in the reception room at the BK Dongyang Plastic Surgery Clinic when CNC arrived. But despite the industry boom, some people have raised concerns about the ever-expanding quest for beauty among South Korean women. Wang Sung-min, professor of psychology at the Seoul-based Yonsei University, says the more people focus on external beauty, the less time they have to focus on other aspects of life.
In South Korea's society, with the increasing economic development, it has become more clear that people are finding their identities and confidence from external aspects rather than internal aspects.
But despite concerns about an increasingly superficial society, there's little sign that demand for plastic surgery is going to ease at any time soon. And that means millions more women in South Korea are set to go under the knife in a quest for beauty.